Dear colleagues, I long time thought about commented to comment or not the today visit chairman of China People Republic Xi Jinping in Moscow and conversation but it will be better if I told the statements the State Department about this is a result. The main message of it of Antony Blinken statement consists how about to remind Russian aggression impunity will be open the box of Pandas. Panther. Certainly, the situation have not interest for the China. If the Russia will victory against against war and the official Beijing have not biggest interest of this develop of this decision of the conflict, and totally the China People Republic wanted to the decision the equilibrium between other and totally other hands totally with their own trade and economical interest. Totally, the rate is very great, said Anthony Blinken. And I must to remain the small fact when all media get information about the start visit Xi Jinping into the Moscow, how the UK and States and Australia media told about the AUKUS military union. So the military, this is a military union, have a base at the military base of the change the French submarines, which refused Australia in the 12 things over out of it over the eight nuclear submarines of the British or American productive. Certainly, I won't tell about the French reaction in Emmanuel Macron, and but those days when Mr. Xi arrived into the Moscow, West media announced how the AUKUS new military union will be built only 3 nuclear submarines, no 8. Three nuclear submarines and the else 2 submarines in the far futures. So totally 5, not 8. 5. And totally this is, as said Joe Biden, US President Joe Biden, this is submarine without the totally nuclear weapon and without the nuclear fuel and Australia warned to the productive nuclear weapon for it rather than Jesus. And certainly the but let's continue. For the first part of my topic, the European leaders will be became not will be, became the moving the political shares due to the Xi Jinping don't make application for the visit into the Europe. And according to the interview of the chairman of the European Council, Charles Michel, the next situation will be determined of the situation in Ukraine, and so the European Union will help Ukraine more and more. About the 2 billion euros and the 1 million shells. According to but totally this is the shells will be allocated for the counter-offensive offensive Ukraine forces in the summer. And this is quantitative shells will be sufficient for the 3 months the big offensive Ukraine forces. But additional the biggest psychological moment and UK I kept it link into the media information. How about the British military office is going to supply Ukraine with the shells of usual 155 millimeters shells with the depleted uranium. Depleted uranium. It's Jesus. Depleted uranium. This is heavy metal. And totally they have theoretically the radioactivation, but theoretically, and not only the today. Maybe the Nazi Germany used this as metal. This is a heavy metal. I'm repeating, and so the in the central part of the shells will be good heat against the tank armored defense of the enemy tanks. And totally, right now we have a sufficient defense of the threats against the radioactivation of this is shells. Totally, the potential of radioactivation maybe, and certainly this is the heat force of this is shells more better than with using another shells with the central part of the heart, part of the of the shells, wolframium and another another heavy metal. Totally the mm, and, uh, before the second and certainly the last of the this is part of my topic today will be how the Vladimir Zelensky had suddenly visit to the Bakhmut and awarded a lot of the soldiers, officers of the Ukraine forces, military forces, with the hero of the Ukraine. They this is a justice, justice due to the defense of Ukraine and the victims of this, as you saw the rarely stories, rarely events, and not empty. And not only before the second part of my topic, I'd like to tell how the 3-year anniversary, how the just messages European Union had free public transport in the Luxembourg. Another, this is a sample very good was, and Estonia follow about it. But let's return to the Luxembourg. Luxembourg, one of the richest country of the world, total, and the payment of the free public transport totally only for the count of the budget. And totally that is another transport. Here we have another transport culture, and this is one of the good, wonderful mean for the people, citizens, to refuse about the car in the for the use the public transport. Totally the here the Luxembourg's power can to the increasing, improving the can to the improve for the owners of the car by the taxes and improving the gas oil prices via the taxes again, and another methods. But and not only the public transport is very the free public transport, that is the good idea for the going to the renewable energy fast. Jesus. So, but in Moscow have the situation how the transport in Russia Russian capital very expensive by the measure of the Russian or the in the Russia. Right now about the 60 or even 70 dollars, 70 cents for one trip. And certainly the for example the big ring rarely opened have 70 kilometers, and here this is a one trip will be also cost 70 cents. How if you will have a trip one station or rather than, and totally this is very expensive, and totally this is a price policy of the Moscow transport don't attractive for the Moscow citizen to refuse out of the car. Jesus, and certainly if you remember, thanks the sanctions have a big stimul for the involve China industrial into the Russian internal market. The as said synonym, this is aircraft, aftermarket, and another productive. And certainly as reported Putin in the meeting with the Xi Jinping, Russia even to the sent into China to sell to China agricultural productive. So 100 million people, the population of the Russian Federation, will be sent eat to the country with the population 1 billion 14 million for 400 million people. It's very interesting, and totally the Moscow transport have free for the pension. This is a result of the election game, Lushkov and Sobyanin, and almost free for the students, school boys, school girls, and another social less. But certainly the representative for all soldiers, etc. And so therefore the very expensive Moscow transport in comparison to the cost of the one trip in the regions, in the neighbors of, for example, that Tverskaya Oblast, Nizhegorодskaya, Smolenskaya, Kaluzhskaya, Bryanskaya. So the higher income layer of the Moscow population are paying trip of in the Moscow transport of the social lives of the users and consumers of the Moscow transport. Jesus, it's not amazing, and totally I told I remember it right now Bryansk Oblast. Since this territory in the night to the Wednesday, Russian put the rocket, not rocket, sorry, Shahids hit to the north east of the Ukraine towns. So 20 Shahids were launched against Ukraine, and 60 and of them was down, and two rockets and two Shaheds hit it in the living residential building in the Zaporozhye city. Jesus, and the last topic of today. It seems that the pension tragedy in the French Republic will be end, and suddenly the will be end, and will be end, and it's a very brave political fight. Current President Emmanuel Macron, due to the votum against the two votums against the government, Elizabeth Borne filed in the French Parliament. So this is the inside business of the France, but not only we can ask how the why Macron's administration outflanked the law house of the French Parliament. And totally the protest is due to that is the question appearing due to the peace protests and totally the right now due to the demographic situation forced governments in the Europe to improve the age for the yield to the pension. So the another situation in the Russian Federation when the Russian informal opposition supposed to the enter to the referendum about pension reform, but Unity Russia feared simply feared about this situation due to the propagandical machine may be destroyed of it. As said Macron, the one this is propaganda is working against the pension plan of the Macron's administration, and certainly the Unity Russia in the Russian Federation lost the moment for that will be as a democratical structure. So the served himself. The Unity Russia right now have not political activism right now. And certainly after the visit at the last topic of today, Xi Jinping, Russia will be turned into the east. If will be exactly into the China. So thank you. Bye.